What is up? YouTube, how y'all doing? Check this out. Sources say feds have Diddy under secret surveillance. If it's so secret, how we know? God dang, oh boy. Sources say that they got him under secret surveillance in jail. Next move. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Uncle Mike got a new song, man, and I'm still trying to get used to it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, please. Thank everybody who liked my music and everything. Thank everybody. I did a live stream while I was working on it, you know, to show some of the tips and stuff. If you're a producer making music and everything, holla at a professional. I did it full time. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out. Yo, it's Uncle Mike. Thank you for blessing me. For even letting me know your name and energy. Everything I got, yo, it came from you. Every move I make, Lord, that's because of you. You gave me arms so I can put this work in. Gave me legs so I can stand strong and help a person. Bless me with parents so I know wrong from right. Bless me with 2 eyes so I can see through the night. Thank you for blessing me. I'm blessed to be free. I'm blessed to be repping your team. Yeah. Thank you for blessing me. Hopeful people feel this peace that only come from Elohim. Look, you showed me love when the world showed pressure. You gave me gifts when I ain't even feel special. You kept me upright when my life got messy. Every closed door you turned into a blessing. You gave me strength when the weight got heavy. You moved me through storms when my legs wasn't ready. But fire in my chest made my heart beat steady. Now I speak your name bold, loud, and steady. You taught me how to fight with purpose, not pride. How to stand on truth when the wicked's outside. How to lift my people when pain's worldwide. Lord, without you, I'd be blind and tired. So I walk with grace, move smart and stay humble. Listen when you whisper, get back up when I stumble. Every blessing from you make the enemy crumble. You raised me from the dirt like a rose in the jungle. Show me the path, Lord, point me to the mission. Guide me through the dark with your voice, your vision. Help me reach souls that stuck in the system. Let me be the bridge, not the judge, not the victim. Help me heal pain that the world don't see. Help me carry weight that ain't even on me. Help me lift the ones who've been praying for peace. Let me shine your light to the hurt decrease. Sometimes I wanna purge evil off the mind. Cut wickedness out and leave no gap. But you remind me, slow down, son, I control that. So I follow your lead, not my own comeback. Oh. So give us a sign, a rip or a clue. Tell me what is the steps that your servant should do. I'm ready to move, ready to help your crew. Ready to take action, not sit in the pew. I hope we just don't pray. Faith without work don't move a thing today. I feel you talking to me clear as day. Stand up and do more and walk my way. These ain't my thoughts, this is you speaking. Saying churches lost order and some pastors been creeping. Buildings ain't holy if the heart ain't clean. Some faking heart attacks just to hide they scheme. But do you see all that? You still blast, still caress, still protect, still the best, and still redirect. And you still call us to move, not just reflect. So I'm here, Lord, tell me what's next.
Oh, tell me what's next. Tell me what's next. Oh, tell me what's next. Tell me what's next.
Dude, that's amazing how I heard that choir sound and I heard that tell me what's next. I was gonna sing with the choir. I didn't even do that, y'all. I'm tired. So much work and production. You supposed to hear my voice in the choir too, but I didn't do that. Tell me what's next. Tell me what's next. That's how the whole song was gonna go. Tell me what's next. Tell me what I supposed to. Tell me what's next. But I done changed the song all around. Anyway, y'all let me know in the comments. That's brand new. It's only been on twice. So you keep playing your music. Yeah. I ain't pushing it on your channel though. This is my channel. Anyway, prison surveillance. Ain't no way in a way. I can't believe. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now y'all see, right? Y'all see how Diddy is going to stay in jail, right? Y'all see. Give him 4 more months. Now he doing time. He doing his time. Give him 4 more months. He gonna be looking around. Yo, man. Hey, playboy. He always say that. And they gonna catch him. There are people. This is what's happening. I'm trying to break it down to y'all. There are people that say F Diddy. Diddy ain't no Jay-Z. Now if Jay-Z was in there, it would be something different. Diddy, who is it? Man, F a Diddy. You know how people are. They think they gangster. F a Diddy, man. F a Diddy. Dude, they want money. They don't want to protect Diddy. They want money. So they go with their cell phone. Man, F this nigga, man. Dude, TMZ. Dude, I got the hookup, cuz. Word? You got the hookup? Yeah, I got the number for TMZ, man. They said they'll drop $5,000 on the joint. Word? And my baby mama been bothering me, pissing me off. I gotta do something for my son. Take another one. That's what they're gonna be doing. TMC, look, I gotta. Nah, we already got one like that. You need to get one with him doing it. All right, word. I'm gonna get one. Watch, I'm gonna get one. Come on, Diddy. Here goes some hooch. Playboy. Nah, we got the better hooch over here. We'll go. Yeah, we got him now. TMG, 5,000, 10,000. That's what's gonna happen. That is what's happening right now. It may not be that type of scenario, but it's gonna be phone calls, whatever Diddy mop water. They already said he got the closet. He ain't in no daggone regular cell. Come on, man. Diddy gonna get himself in trouble. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, baby. Uncle Mike gonna break this thing all the way down to you. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all
What's
doing
up,
today? Well,
guys?
baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, the streets are saying you still think you in charge running stuff in jail. The only problem is it looks like the feds have their eye on you, and baby, we love to see it. First off, I want to give a shout out to my girl Monica for sending this article over. I put my ear to the street and we have some interesting information. Oh, and also quick shout out to Valerie Renee and also Sherry Couture. Thank you so much. Okay, here it goes, right? The article is saying Diddy still think he's in charge, even behind bars. It's the same arrogance, just with concrete walls. Now, you guys already know he got busted for drinking. We also know that he got busted for making an illegal phone call, a 3-way phone call, not having people on the list, asking his lawyer or not lawyer, it don't matter. Gina dressed up in a lawyer uniform. I don't actually know. He said it was a family member. Is Gina his family? Okay, maybe it wasn't Gina. The whole point of this matter is, okay, and this is the important thing. So we all know all that stuff happened, okay? But did you know that Yahoo News is reporting that he's said to have smuggled in unauthorized devices to monitor his business empire from behind bars and allegedly has access to a phone outside of what is permitted by the facility? Again, these privileges possibly came from either well-connected inmates, he did want that bag of money, right? Or compromised staff members who are reportedly giving him special treatment. They said he knows how to work the system. He acts like it's a luxury rehab and not a federal official. However, listen, they're saying that he received warnings from officials in the facility because of his behavior since arriving. However, Diddy appears to have ignored it, and one source noted that he laughed it off. They said he's Diddy. He's used to power. Okay? And power is hard to surrender. He's not rehabilitating. He's reinventing the hustle from inside. One more source added. Okay? Here's the thing, and I want to make this very, very, very clear. Okay? Diddy should be very careful right now. He won't be. Don't worry. He won't be, but he should be.
You're right. You're 100% right, Tisha. I see the type. I know the type, man. Trust me, man. I know the type. From day one, I said, oh, man, I got to get behind this. Diddy is going to never admit to himself, his soul. He's never going to admit, and there's people out here like that. They're never going to admit that they was wrong. They wrong. You might say the words out your mouth while you're in court. I'm sorry I did Cassie wrong. I did you so wrong. If you seriously was behind them words you just said, even when you got on the video, you put a video out, y'all. Talking about some, I hit rock bottom. Sometimes you got to do that. You see what I'm saying? And he's still fighting, appealing, and all this stuff, trying to get out of jail. You just out to get what you want. That's it.
Clear. Okay. Diddy should be very careful right now.
Very, very careful.
Don't worry. He won't be.
Nope.
But he should be.
Yeah.
All right?
No.
So, let me just tell you what I've been hearing.
What you been hearing, gal?
Diddy is surrounded by people, and they seem to be fawning all over him. But one thing I know is you never go against the House, and the House is the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Oh my God! What? Hey, somebody put a video out, and I still don't believe that Diddy had to get permission to come to that daggone jail from an inmate. Oh my God, for real. This is supposed to be a jail where it ain't that much violence. I can see if you was in penitentiary and you gotta have or you was in a jail in another country. And like Mexico, don't nobody want to go to jail in Mexico. Yeah. But nah, this is a jail from people who they fixing to go home. They ain't done nothing. They got light sentences. You know, we are we can't get right, but we almost right. Those people. And then the dude told us something. Yeah, he had to get permission to come to this. Oh my God. Bullshit. Yeah, man, that's definitely some bull. You should be embarrassed for putting that out there on your channel there, little boy.
And I would expect the U.S. Attorney's Office to still be keeping a very, very close eye on this person. Because there's a lot of stuff I would imagine that they couldn't bring up at the trial, that they didn't have time to investigate. You know, Mark Agnifilo rushed that trial ahead. But hear me out. A lot of people that are sucking up to Diddy right now, that Diddy thinks is his audience, his minions, his whatever, baby, they are also trying to get their sentences shortened. They are also trying to make sure that they can see their kids and their wives and their girlfriends or their boyfriends, whatever the case may be. They also want to get out as soon as possible. And maybe I'm wrong, but one of the ways to get out as soon as possible is to sing like a canary over every single thing Diddy is doing. Now, if Diddy's doing nothing wrong, then he has nothing to worry about, right? Right. If Diddy's doing nothing wrong, he has nothing to worry about. Nothing at all, right? However, people are saying that one of the reasons they knew he was drinking alcohol, one of the reasons they knew about the money, one of the reasons they knew about the thing and is because the people that he is so busy trying to power trip and impress, they got his number and they are just trying to say what they can and give all his business. And if that can equal them going home early, they don't give a hoo-ha, hoo-ha, mwah. Also, second thing I've been hearing, right? Diddy started out according to TMZ, on laundry duty, which is a low-level job, but it's a job that you would expect people to have when they first enter the prison. Diddy somehow, and his lawyer bragged about, not his lawyer, I'm sorry, his PR person bragged about the fact that he is now an assistant to the chaplain. And they even said in the press release that it's a very prestigious job because Diddy needs us to know that he ain't a regular ninja. He ain't like us ninjas. He's special. And he went out of his way to be like, oh no, they told us in a press release, it's a very prestigious job. Okay? Diddy gets to, hold on, let me pull this up. You know what? Let me read this to you again because you're going to get a key. His publicist, Judas, said, not to be confused with Judas. He said, he works in a chapel library where he describes the environment as warm, respectful, and rewarding. What makes the assignment especially desirable, this is Diddy bragging in public because his ego didn't want us to think that he was washing little dirty drawers and socks. But listen, it blew up in his face because now they're saying that the feds are on him, and so is the prison bureau. But you'll see why. What makes this assignment especially desirable is that it has prestige within the prison, a former commissioner said. It allows the inmate to work in a private office, often with air conditioning, and chaplains frequently bring in food for religious services, which can be shared with the assistant. The corrections office, so you know how Diddy has that, I think Dawn even said, he has like this weird obsession with food, the way he made everybody work 1,000,000 hours, but he was the only one that could eat. I think Dawn said that, Little Rod said that, a few people said that, but listen, I'm getting to the point. Let me just get through this, right? They also say a corrections officer who worked in federal prisons for more than 20 years told CBS News the chapel is one of the only places where inmates can congregate freely. Chaplains can also allow their assistants to prepare a call-out list, which tells officers which inmates are allowed to leave their cell to go to programs or medical appointments. Assistants could add their connections or friends to the list. Now, listen. Why is that so important? Because he's so big on bragging and he couldn't let it go. And he's so big on bragging. He wanted to let us know, he's running things in jail. You just got off a RICO trial, which you were found not guilty for. And you're setting up, if I was just a guessing person, you're setting up some organization in prison where you are at power. I would suspect, and this is how Diddy's ego is going to do him in. If I was a betting woman, I would bet, and hear me out, I would bet that he got promoted from laundry to chaplain. Now, he went from the bottom job to a highly prestigious, coveted job. No other inmate wanted it? Maybe. He also was caught on the phone asking someone that was rumored to be a lawyer. He either said it was a lawyer family. It doesn't matter. CBS News said he said it was a lawyer. Diddy's spokesperson said it was a family member. It doesn't matter. You ask him to bring you a bag full of cash.
That's a no-no.
And we don't know if that's the first time. This is just a time when they randomly monitor his calls. So you're jumping up into very prestigious positions out the blue. You're establishing power where now you can call and you can give favors, add people to the list, put them on programs, bring them. You can do all this stuff. You can make inmates. You establish an organization where you hold the keys to power. I don't think the federal government likes that. And I think whoever is doing you favors to help you move up, because they're not doing it just because you were assigned to something according to TMZ and now you moved up. See, here's the thing about ego being the first thing. I would imagine, if I had to guess, that the federal government is keeping a very, very close eye on not just Diddy, but also the people that are helping him move around. Whoever or whatever he needs to give the bags of cash to. Whoever or whatever are okaying him being put into cushy positions, cushy jobs. All this thing that it seems like his money and power might be buying. But that would be impossible, right? Because money and power aren't supposed to have any sort of influence in a federal prison. It's not like Diddy begged to be put in Fort Dix. Because
it's a sting operation. Yeah. That's what Uncle Mike would have had, a sting operation. Y'all seen the movies when the Rocky Balboa went to the prison to see if he can break out, and he was a prisoner, and none of the guards know he's a sting operation. He's a plant. And he go in there and be like a wimp. Observe and report. That's what he does. Yeah. You gotta have them in every daggone precinct. And you should be able to have a camera hooked to an eyeball, a camera in your teeth or something. I don't know, man. I'm gonna come up with all the solutions where they won't know. Nobody know that he got everything on camera. But the cameras will be there, you know. Sometimes he got the camera in his fingernail or something. Somebody with a missing finger, but then we add the new finger on there, and then this is a camera. What's up, cuz? How you doing? You doing all right? Something like that gotta happen, man. We gotta make a change. It's time to make a change.
All this thing that it seems like is money and power might be buying. But that would be impossible, right? Because money and power aren't supposed to have any sort of influence in a federal prison. I mean, it's not like Diddy begged to be put in Fort Dix because his little hood rat friends, his little criminal friends, has connections in Fort Dix, right? And those connections in Fort Dix is what helping him. And your money and connections are being used to pay off PO officers, are used to being paid off chaplains. It's used to being paid off inmates so you can establish another organization. No, I'm not saying he's doing that. I'm just saying let's have a hypothetical statement. And let's have a hypothetical world where a disgraced person is sent to jail and they have money and power, but they're seeing. But all these things that you're doing to show off to the people you need to show off to in jail because you can't stand being like everybody else. You have to be above. You're Diddy. You ain't letting us go. I mean, at the end of the day, if they're watching you, already you've only been there. You were there for 3 days and your prison sentence from those actions in those 3 days got extended 30 days. I don't even think you've been in there for 10 business days. And all of a sudden. So I would say, and this is great for Diddy, we don't know if it's true or not, that if the feds are watching you and you're engaging in behavior that is illegal and you're engaging in paying off, buying off PO officers, this, that, and the third, which is illegal, to get cushy jobs so you can still be in power because your friends are, and your connections, that's why you wanted to go to Fort Dix. Well, I would imagine if something was going on, the federal government's watching it. And the federal government is just sitting, keeping track. So when they can jump in and grab you and make sure that they can add more charges on top of it, or at the very least, extend the time. Now, I will say, I don't think anybody in Fort Dix is being bought off. I don't think that Diddy used his money, power, influence, or anything in a paper bag. I just think he asked that person to bring money in a paper bag because they ran out of toilet paper. And he's so rich, that's what he wipes his butt with, right? Because if it is anything nefarious, and if there is a...
Ew. First of all, I don't care how rich I am. I ain't using no... It ain't big enough. It ain't big enough. Bullshit. Man, get out of here. The money ain't thick enough, man. It's only this long, man. This is fake money, y'all. This is fake. It's only, I can't do nothing with that, man. My hands would be all messed up. Who said that? Here we go, y'all.
Ran out of toilet paper. And he's so rich, that's what he wipes his butt with, right? Because if it is anything nefarious, and if there is a network in the federal prison, and if you are using your power and influence to get favors in any which way, the federal government is watching. And it's not even the federal government. It seems like there's a lot of people in the borough prisons that don't like your attitude. And they're not going to bow down. Again, you guys, we'll see how this plays off, but we haven't even had Diddy in Fort Dix for 10 business days, and he's already gotten extended for a month. Again, we'll see what happens. But if I was Diddy, I would try to sit down and be humble, but we know that's not going to happen. So I'll see you for the next mess up. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Peace out. Don't be talking about Diddy, what he used to wipe his. Come on, man. Yeah. Can't get that out of my mind. Anyway, I don't know, man. That's crazy. It shouldn't even be a Diddy thing, man. I think that the criminal justice system needs to admit that they not interested. They are not interested in stopping crime. I learned this in college, y'all. The criminal justice system, facts, all over the world, in every country, they are not interested in stopping crime. They think we need crime. We need crime to help this world go around. For example, if they stop crime, then all the locksmiths will be out of work because nobody will buy locks, no security, none of that. If they stop crime, we talking about stopping crime. We done figured out how to stop this. We stopped the shoplifters. We stopped this. We don't need no security guards. We stopped the kids from bringing guns to school. We don't need those little metal detectors. We don't need that stuff no more because we have stopped crime, period. Now we got a lot of people out of jobs. God dang it. So what they believe, and which is true, what they believe, we need crime. We need crime so people can live in fear. And that's when they spend their money on insurance, more locks, better locks. I got 5 locks on my door. Hell, don't live like that. Security, I need security 24/7. While I'm sleeping, you need to be up securing me. They want people to live in fear. That's what the Democrat. Oops. My bad. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. That's why that guy set that lady on fire on the subway station that been in here illegally 2 or 3 times. This is why they're allowing these people to come across the border. Crime. They want crime to go up. That makes the economy go better because everybody living in fear. They take their money still to buy the new Nikes. They go buy the new security. Introducing the super duper security. It'll see you while you sleeping and it'll call the police and then it'll dispatch the police to your house for you. What? Yeah. After the man came in and shot you, by the time the police come, they told me I should get a restraining order on this little guy. Well, if you got the restraining order, he come on your property, you can call us and we'll lock him up. I supposed to hold this restraining order up while he beat my tail? What you talking about? This man. Anyway, I said all that to say this. If we take and put one person in the jail that don't supposed to be there, that's your job for 2 or 3 months, then all of a sudden you out. Somebody else come in. Short timers. Put them in the jail. Feds have a undercover secret surveillance type thing going on. That should be there. That system should have already been in place. Look here, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. We gotta do something different, man. Y'all know that. We gotta do something different. We all gotta do something different. So y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.